That brings me to a question about office and company atmosphere. Right now, the saturation of real estate realtors in the state of Florida is incredible, and there are more coming because they're getting dual licenses: New York and Florida, Illinois and Florida, and just about every state and Florida. So you have even more. So how do you compete with other brokers by creating that right atmosphere, that chemistry, that people will just have a dream to be part of your company?
Well, I can answer that. I speak to agents all the time that are, some of them are newly licensees and some of them are part of companies that want to expand their business. So the conversation is pretty simple. It's just the way Dad did it 57 years ago. It's all about relationships. It's 100% about relationships, and then building credibility and trust with the people that know you. And that's not their responsibility. That's your responsibility to create the trust and the credibility in their minds about you. And there's a simple method of doing that. So you have to develop your skill and knowledge, just like a professional musician, a singer, an athlete, a great physician. Develop skill and knowledge. And that's what brings value to the client. And then you need to be in relationship with those people. See, most people don't refer business to real estate agents because most people think that the real estate agent is indifferent because they don't stay in contact with them. They don't bring them items of value on a regular basis. So at Balistreri, I like to say it's really the individual agents that people are coming to see or to do business with. Mm-hmm. We have a great reputation amongst our colleagues here in South Florida and literally around the country. When you say the name Balistreri, the response is usually, God willing, always the same. What a wonderful company, what a wonderful brand. So we have this amazing reputation. And while we're still a regional firm, people know us across South Florida and literally around the United States. So it really goes back to relationships. So we're big into, social media and marketing and that type of thing. But really the people you want to be in communication with are people that know you. And that's really the secret ingredient. And that's done through simple, old school techniques, phone calls, personal notes, popping by and visiting with people, reaching out to them, see who they know that you can help, see what kind of help they might need. It's that simple. And I think that's what agents don't do. So do we really compete? No, we don't really compete. We really compete with the person in the mirror in the morning. We either do the right activities and be successful and help other people. Oh, by the way, I tell our people that we're in the wealth creation business. Mm-hmm. Is this interesting? Think about this for a minute. Most people's wealth in the United States is created through the real estate ownership, whether it's home ownership, ownership of commercial property, industrial property, rental property. So the business that we're in the business of helping people create wealth. And our job is to help them either acquire real estate or dispose of real estate. So I think it's pretty cool, the kind of business that we're in, the wealth creation business.
And I heard that from one of your managers, as a matter of fact, Caroline. She did say that we are in a wealth creation business, and that is so true. That is so true. It's just that in those 2-3 words, you put a whole idea together. The whole direction.
Lucy, I say to our people, if you're in luxury real estate, which many of our people are, so they're handling luxury, $2, $3, $4, $5 million sales. I said, what if you took just a part of your time and made it your personal passion to help one person every month move from renting to home ownership so you can help them create wealth? Is this a beautiful thing? See, what we know is that through home ownership, not only do people create wealth, but they create stability in community, they create stability in families, scores of children in school are better. So it's like being in contribution to people. It has nothing to do with houses. It has all to do with helping these people create wealth. So when they die, they have something to pass forward to their family. And that's how wealth is created in a family. So I think I keep reminding my people, and I try every month to find one person that I can move from renting into home ownership. They'll probably say, I remember that fella, Jim Balistreri. He's probably not alive anymore, but if it wasn't for Jim, we wouldn't have had our first home. So this is the kind of legacy that we can leave in people's lives. And that is central to Balistreri. It's not about commissions and making money. It has nothing to do with that.
Exactly. That's what you just said. Wealth creation, the first thing that comes to mind, it's money, but it's not really. It's the stability.
Yeah.
It's providing your children with a beautiful place to come from school and invite their friends for slumber parties.
That's right.
So that's what you are really. That is the wealth which is emotional.
Isn't it amazing?
Not really financial.
No, but at the end of the day, that's where people acquire most of their wealth. Is it through the appreciation of that that real estate asset?
What a beautiful thing to say. And also, that is part of your brand. That's part of your reputation, that you care about people you are servicing. You are doing it for them, not for the commission. Obviously, you do need the commission.
Well, sure.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to afford to wake up in the morning and have breakfast. But at the same time, your devotion and your passion, I think that is part of your brand and the reputation of Balistreri real estate.
It's our culture. It's who we are. That's why Dad says, keep your hands out of other people's pockets, you see? So be in contribution to people. It's such an easy thing to do. And it changes your mindset about what you do every day. It's a passion. It's a passion. What a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing indeed.
That's the business we're in, the wealth creation business.
The wealth creation business.